glad you could join me today. My name's Vera. I'm a health and wellness instructor at Stonebridge Community Services, and that means my job is to help keep you motivated and moving. Today we're here at the Port Stanley Fitness Center in appreciation of our frontline workers and PSWs. We have a program designed to help those backs and shoulders. I know you've been working hard and doing a lot of lifting, and we're here to help. All we need today, if you have a ball or a pillow, that would be great, and a cushion for later when we lay down. Let's start with some seated core work, something that you can do when you're sitting around at the computer or seated at home. We're going to start with the ball in between the knees. If you do have back problems, first thing you want to do is really connect with your glutes. So all we're going to do is just really squeeze the glutes, shoulders are back, we're showing off the necklace or tie, little book on the head in that solid posture. Nobody can push you over. So engage the glutes and squeeze the ball, but relax the neck and shoulder. And relax. We're going to build on that. So we're going to have glutes, inner thighs, and now really engage the core here. So imagine somebody's going to give you a big push, or somebody's going to give you a poke, and just wake up those abs. We're not pushing them out, we're not sucking them in, we're just waking them up. And relax. So squeeze, inner thighs, then pull right up through the pelvic floor. The abs are engaged, that's what we're looking for, but there's no tension in the neck and shoulders. And relax. So if you do have back problems, really important that we connect with the glutes. If you do have back injuries, you're often not doing any running or jumping, and the glute muscles, it's actually called gluteal amnesia, we're not facilitating them and they're not helping to protect your back. So it's just reconnecting with your brain to remind those muscles to do their job and help protect your back. From here, let's just a little more core. We're going to bring the ball, roll it right up close to the belly button. Shoulders are back, showing off the necklace or tie. And now remember, we want to breathe. So big breath in, and on the exhale, we're going to keep that nice, straight, strong posture and just push down on the ball. So you should feel your core wake up a little bit when you do that. And relax. Make sure you're breathing. Big press. So I like these exercises because they're really easy to do anywhere. You don't have to be anywhere special, and you can sneak some core work in during the day. The stronger the core is, we like to think of the core like the trunk of the tree, with lots of layers, and the more we can strengthen it, the more protection we have for that back. Perfect. Okay, let's bring that over to one knee, and we're just going to push over to that side. So now we're going to get a little more oblique. And relax. And press. And relax. Two more. Press. Breathe. Relax the neck. And relax. And press. Good job. Let's go over to that other side. Again, nice straight posture. The spine's 20 to 40% stronger in neutral, and all that means is it's straight. Soon as I bend over, I lose that strength. So we want to get used to strengthening our core in neutral position with that nice straight spine. And relax and breathe as you press. And relax. And one more time, press. And relax. Well done. Okay, we're going to be lying down now. With or without the pillow, whatever feels right for you. We're going to put the ball between the knees. And that same thing, we're just going to squeeze inner thighs, pull right up through the pelvic floor and squeeze the glutes. Get all those muscles working that help protect your back. And relax. So squeeze, ball, glutes, and now engage the abs. You want to be able to pass the poke test and even down low in between the hips. You want to have that nice and strong core. And relax. Let's go two more. Squeeze. If that's even all you do during the day to start waking up the glutes, I think you'll start to see an improvement in that back pain. Two more. Squeeze. And one more. Squeeze and hold. Now from here we're going to work on the knees. So we're going to extend that leg out, tighten the quad, squeezing the ball, and just tap it down. Abs are still nice and tight as we extend and tap. So the outside of the quads tend to be a little bit stronger than the inside. And sometimes that can affect the way that our kneecap moves up and down when we walk. So by strengthening those muscles of the inner thigh by holding on that ball, sometimes that can help with the way your knee performs. Might work a little better. That's our goal. Let's go one more. Well done. Same thing on the other side. Just going to lift and 2. Good job. Nice tight quads. And 3. And let's go 3 more. And 2 more. And very last one. Well done. Okay, from here, let's just bring the ball in, or the knees into the chest. Bring the knees in far enough so that you feel like your back's nice and flat. And then from here, we're just going to bring our hands back behind the head. I'm just going to move the pillow up a bit. And then we're going to connect your feet together, and all we're doing is wagging the tail. So we're bringing our feet over to touch our hands. And 2. And 3. Remember, knees are up far enough so that your bottom ribs are connected with the mat. 2. And 1. So we're getting nice work through those obliques. Same thing on the other side. Widen out through your elbows while you're here. Work that posture. And then when you're ready, other side, we're just going to tap the feet to the hands. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Well done. Okay, from here, we'll take the hands down. We're going to put that ball between the feet. Again, knees are in far enough so that your ribs are nice and flat. And if you don't have a ball, don't worry. You can put a couch cushion in between your feet or nothing, whatever you have there. And then just squeeze that ball, and we're just going to close and open. So really, again, waking up those glutes. We're in a nice position to really lubricate those hips. Ribs are nice and flat. Should feel some tiring through the hips. So it's really effective exercise. Let's go 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Okay, we're going to sneak in a little more core. So again, if your abs are fairly weak, you want to start by bringing your feet straight up to the ceiling. That way you should be able to keep your back nice and flat. If you want more feedback, you can put your hand back there and just make sure everything's nice and flat. Knees nice and wide. If you want to make it a little harder, you can go down lower towards the mat. But you always want to make sure that wherever you're working, you can keep that back perfectly flat on the floor. Press it against your hands, whichever one works for you. And 3, and in. Let's go 3 more. And 2 more. And now we're going to put it all together. Are you ready? Close and open and reach and tuck. And close and open and reach and tuck. Close and open and reach and tuck. Close and open and reach and tuck. 2 more. Close, open, reach and tuck. Last one. Close, open, reach and tuck. Good job. From here, we're going to lower that ball just a teeny bit so it's down below the bumps in your ankle towards your knee. And then we're going to straighten that leg all the way up. And if that's too hard on if your legs are getting tired, keep them back. Either way, we're going to make a circle. So it might be just here or a little higher. So it's called a corkscrew. We're just making little circles with both legs. So working all the lower part of the core. 2 more. And pause and reverse. Let's go the other way. 4 and 3. Almost there. 2. And very last one. Well done. Tuck the knees in. Give them a little shake. They've been working hard. And then back to the center. And now just find your tailbone and see if you can unweight it from the mat. So it's just a little movement, lots of control. It's not that giddy up. We're not using momentum. Momentum's going to be hard on your back. Everything's always nice and slow and controlled in whichever range of motion that you can comfortably work. 2 more. And last one. Perfect. Let's take the ball out. We're going to lower one leg down and then the other. And then when you're ready, let's roll right over to our side. Just put this away for now. You can use the ball for a pillow. And we want to hit all the muscles of our back. So let's work those muscles between the ribs and the hips on the side. And we're going to start by just connecting the heels and the balls of the feet. Squeeze the legs together. Pull right up. Everything's nice and tight here as we lift and hold, relaxing the neck. Going to hold it there for 4 and 3. Now imagine somebody give you a big push. Core's engaged. We're strong. Nobody can push us over. And down. We want that strong core. And up and hold. 4 and 3 and 2 and down. One more time. Up and hold. 4 and 3. Make sure you're breathing. Relax the neck. Good job. And down. Nice work. Okay, from here, let's lift that top foot up nice and flat and then push it down to that wall. When you push like that, you should feel your spine straight. There's room for a little trail of ants underneath. And again, stay strong here as we lift and lower. Knees facing forward, foot's facing forward. And 3 and 4. So you might notice that that's not a huge lift. That's what we're looking for. If I were to go really high, you'd see this area between the ribs and the hips would be compressed, or it would get smaller, and my back would have to make a curve. We want to be able to work within that range of motion that we can keep that spine nice and straight. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. From here, let's bring that knee in towards the nose and then press it away like you're pushing the wall away. And in and press. And 3 and press. 4 and press. 2 more. And press. Very last one. Perfect. Okay, from here, let's bring both knees in. And we're just going to keep the hips forward as we open and close. And 2 and down. And 3 and down. 3 more. Really working with deep glutes for those muscles that really help stabilize that low back. Last one. Well done. Okay, from here, let's straighten that bottom leg out. Top leg will go behind today. If you want to make it a little tougher, you can bring it in front. If you bring it in front, try to open it up so that you get that benefit of that nice figure 4 stretch. Bottom foot's nice and flat as we just lift and lower. Reach that leg right across the room as you lift, knees facing forward. You could balance a book on that foot. And 4 and 5. And now let's just hold it here, and we're going to point the toes, all 5 of them, reach right across the room. Let's roll that foot into a little ball. And then press into the heel. And reach, and press, and reach, and press. 2 more. Last one. And now let's lift and lower. And 2 and down. If you need to take a break at any time, by all means. 2 more. You're almost there. Last one. Well done. Okay, from here, let's come right over onto our hands and knees. So the knees are right underneath the hips. The hands are right underneath the shoulders. Let's tuck the toes in. And then again, engage the core. So imagine somebody's going to give you that big push. They can't push you over. And then when you're ready, we're going to reach one leg all the way out and lift. Perfect. And then when you're ready, that opposite hand. So if it's your left leg up, it's going to be your right hand that you're unweighting from the mat. And then when you're ready with just that leg, let's make 3 circles. So 3 and 2. And let's pause and reverse. Almost there. 3 just go for a walk with the hands. That one's a tricky one. 4 and 5. Good job. And down, nice work. And then when you're ready, we're just going to switch legs. So the other leg's going to come out. And we're going to lift and then just going to unweight that hand. Point the toe, and with just that leg, we're going to make 3 circles. 3 and 2 and pause and reverse. 3 and 2. Last one. Are you ready? It's going to be harder on one side than the other. We're going to try to just go for a walk with the hands. That one's really tough. If you can't do it, don't worry about it. It's just something to play with. See how you're balanced. Perfect. And then that leg can come down. Let's tuck our toes in. Let's put our knees right together. We're going to squeeze our knees together. Get those inner thighs to engage. We want the creases of the elbows to face each other. So if you have dysfunction, it's often going to go that way. So see if you can, without changing your hands, go there. If that hurts, just come down here. And now all we're going to do here is just look right down at the knees and unweight your knees. So just about an inch from the floor. Hold it there and breathe. Check your elbows, make sure they're not doing something funny. Hold it there for 4 and 3 and 2 and down. Nice work. And then when you're ready, let's just take our head over to the other side of the mat. That way you'll still be facing me. Make sure you have that. Hello. And we're just going to start with the double legs lift. So both legs are connected, inner thighs, and we're just going to lift and hold. Hold it there for 4 and 3 and 2 and down. And up and hold. 4 and 3 and 2 and down. Let's go one more time. Up and hold. Relax the neck. 4 and 3 and 2 and down. Nice job. And now lifting that top foot, knees facing forward. Press that foot right across the room and then just lift and lower. Nice and tight through your core. 2, relax the neck. And 3 and 4. 3 more. 2 more. Very last one. Perfect. And now we're going to bring that knee in towards the nose and press that heel right across the room. In and press. And 3 and press. 3 more. Really waking those glutes up. 2 more. Last one. Well done. And then both knees come in. Glue the feet together, hips facing forward as we open and close, really diving into those deep glute muscles. And 3. And just 3 more. 2 more. We're almost there. Last one. Well done. Bottom leg's going to stretch out. A little easier if you keep that top leg behind. A little harder if it's out in front. You decide, try to open it up. Nice flat foot as we just lift and lower. And 2 and down. And 3 and down. 3 more. 2 more. And on the last one, we're going to hold it up there and just reach, try to roll that foot right up in a ball. Really wake those muscles up of your feet. And then press into the heel. And then reach. And press. And reach. And press. And reach. And press. 2 more. And then last one. Perfect. Let's come up. And 2. And 3. And we go only got 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. Well done. From here, let's roll over onto our stomach. This is where you'll need a pillow underneath your forehead. So a little bit of a double chin as we bring our hands in. This time we're going to slide our hands right about where our shoulders are. If it does bother your back in this position, might help to tighten your heels in a little bit and just tighten the glutes up. So whatever feels right for you. And now from here, we're just going to keep that double chin and unweight from the floor. So just we're really working that posture. We want to be nice and light on the hands. So we're not pressing into them. We're letting the upper body do the work. And again, a little bit of a double chin as you inhale and extend. And let's go 2 more. And very last one. Perfect. Okay, from here we're going to pop up onto the elbows. I just want to stretch out through the front of the hips, so we're going to just point the toe and really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And while you're here, just a little heavier through the front of the hip. And nice deep, deep breaths while you're here. Perfect. Same thing on the other side. We're just going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Try to, and then a little heavier, a little more weight on that side where the legs bent. And maybe lengthen that knee away from the shoulder. Perfect. Okay. From here, I'm just going to let that head come down one more time. And let's put the hands underneath the front of the hips. And now we really want to engage the abs. So let's start by lifting one leg up and notice if you become heavier on that hip bone. And then let it come down. If you're not using your abs, which often when we lay on our stomach we don't engage, you'll find that hip gets heavier. So this time try to lift without any change through the front of the hip. And down. And switch. And down. And switch. Trying to stay even through the front of the hip. And just a note, if this does bother your back, instead of lifting the leg, tuck the toe in and just extend through the heel without lifting the leg. We don't want to feel any pain through the back when you perform this exercise. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Okay, from here, let's take our arms out to the side like an airplane. It's going to be a little easier, palms up, so we're just going to lift one arm and then the other. Just back and forth. It's going to be a little more challenging if your thumbs are up. And then we're going to put it all together. So when the right leg lifts up, the left hand's going to come up. And switch. Remember, try to stay even through the front of the hips as you alternate back and forth. If you can go a little higher into that 45, that might be a better or a more challenging position for your shoulders, but we want to work that range of motion that's okay for you. 2 more. Last one. Well done. Okay, from here, let's come all the way up onto our hands and knees. And we're just going to go knees nice and wide and drop the heels down to, or your tailbone down towards your heels. And all we want to do here is trying to keep your spine as straight as we can, that little rocking back and forth. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to do a little release for the foot. So we're going to reach our toes out And just see if you can sit back with your heels. Again, if you have bad knees and you can't get into this position, then by all means you can work. I'll show you a different way to stretch at the end. But sometimes with sore feet, this can be a big relief just to stretch out through the front of the feet. Perfect. And then when you're ready, we're just going to come right up to the front and right down onto the elbows. And we're just going to come right down into that plank position. So it can either be that half plank with the knees or the feet crossed and up, or you can come down into that full plank. And we're just going to hold it there and breathe. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Come on down. And now when you're ready, let's roll right onto our backs. Perfect. And now let's just bring that. We're going to imagine you're grabbing marbles with your toes, and we're just going to put them on top of the knee. And down. Trying to stay nice and even through the back of the hip, up and down. And 3 and down. 4 and 5. Last one, see if you can cross all the way over. If you need some help, that's okay. And now from here, we're just going to try to unweight that foot from your knee and lift it in towards your nose. So just see if you can come up a little higher with that leg. You can reach down and do a little assist, so whatever feels right for you. And again, only as you can tolerate. If there's any pain, you definitely don't want to do it. 2 more. And last one. Perfect. Let's switch sides. We're just going to grab the marbles with our toes on top of the knee. Just waking up those feet muscles. 2 and 3 and 4. Halfway there. 2 more. Last one, cross over, and now your choice. You might just want to open up that knee a little bit, or you might see if you can lift it away, so lifting up towards your nose. 3. And again, only if it feels okay for you, you can reach down and just bring that leg up a little bit higher. And when you're ready, we're just going to let both feet come on down. Little sway with the arms out to the side. Let the knees fall over to one side. Just look away from the knees. And then when you're ready, initiate from the core to come up and over to the other side. Great way to just relax that low back. And then back up to the center. Let's just grab that leg to come on up to seated. And I just want to thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope to be with you again soon. Take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.